I told you I could do it using the leftover funds from the original.
No, not at all. I'm just in shock, that's all.
Ooh, is that lady the owner of Chiori Boutique? We've never seen her before.
I'm a woman of my word. If I say I can do something, then it'll be done. The first rule of business is to always keep your promises. Now, remember to not fold the gown, or store it under direct sunlight. I'd recommend—
I'll try my best. Once he sees me in this, his jaw is gonna drop.
Are you here to check out the offerings?
Sure are. Oh, Paimon's Paimon, and this is the Traveler. You're Miss Chiori, the owner of this boutique.
That's right. Oh, Navia told me about you. Glad to make your acquaintance.
Oh, we've heard a lot about you, too. Chiori Boutique is super famous in Fontaine.
Well, I appreciate—
Hey, Paimon's not a kid.
Oh, that—
Are there any fun and popular activities that we can take part in?
Ugh, Fashion Week.
Will you be showing off some of your designs?
Of course. Come to think of it.
Aren't you?
Yeah, that's not— Why would anyone patronize a label that hasn't even— In the end, fashion—
Huh. All that complicated stuff aside, you're saying we'll be able to see new Chiori designs?
Absolutely. The designs have already been finalized. I'm just waiting for the—
Ooh, are you using—
Well, I still—
Oh, Paimon! We're a long way from it.
No need to worry. I've already taken steps to ensure that—
Excuse me! Coming through! Coming through! Chiori, your shipment's here. I know it's quite late, so I'm—
Deep breaths, Kirara. Then—
Oh, so Kirara's the courier you were talking about.
Oh, hey, Traveler and Paimon. Fancy seeing you here in Fontaine. It's been a while. Maybe next time. Considering— Wait a second. This is—
So, what was the holdup?
Huh? No, nothing like that. I just ran into a bit of trouble, that's all.
Bandits, then? Or treasure hoarders?
Well, I didn't run into anyone.
Keeping you honest as always, I see.
All right. They were a little different.
So it was a targeted hit.
My fabric shipment?
Yeah, they said that I could go as long as I—
Oh, are you okay?
I'm good.
Well, it's not complete. Is there something else that you're keeping from me?
Huh?
Perhaps I need to reconsider how many stars to give you in my review.
You always know how to get me, Chiori. So, I kinda wanted to know why anyone would order— One of the bandits had a loose tongue, which saved me some time. He said that a certain person had commissioned them to—
And who might this person be?
Chiori, why don't we just let this one go?
I appreciate your kindness, Kirara, but if I don't teach this person a lesson, I doubt they'll stop. Anyone that dares to mess with one of my friends deserves a—
All right.
Uter.
Well, that's exactly why I didn't want to bring it up.
So you both know this Uter guy?
Through Chiori's complaints about him, sure. He's a fellow fashion designer who's made it his goal in life.
Oh, so he's like a business rival.
A rival is what you call someone who fights you fair and square. Uter, however, just has it out for me as a designer. He's publicly disparaged my design choices. I've already warned him before to compete with me fair and square. But I guess he prefers
Wait, Chiori, where are you going?
to teach someone a lesson.
Chiori!
And she's gone.
Oh, no.
You seem concerned. Should we be worried about Chiori?
Well, she's always been the type of person to face things head on. Traveler, Paimon, could you—
Yeah, we'll take—
to be honest—
Any chance you're on the clock, officer?
Nothing good ever comes out of you addressing me like that. Oh? And who are these two?
So you came too? Allow me to introduce you. These two are the Traveler and Paimon. This officer over here is Chevros, captain of the Special Security and Surveillance.
The Special Security and Surveillance Patrol? You mean that organization where everyone carries a musket?
Well, I wouldn't say everyone on the patrol uses a musket. I just
Whoa, Chiori, Paimon didn't know you went so far back with such a cool bird.
It's nothing. In return, I've helped her to.
It's nice to meet you both. So,
Indeed, it did. Well,
not before I know what.
have I ever made it back?
The better question is,
Okay,
are you sure this is something you should be telling the captain of the special patrol?
neither. I'm requesting personal super.
Are you planning to?
Not if I can help it.
All right. Where is this?
Follow me.
Just promise you'll start trying to keep yourself out of trouble.
Well, when trouble stops coming my way, I'll be sure to get on that. This should be the place.
You know, Chevros, Paimon gets the sense that you two are actually pretty close.
It's just as Chiori said. We got to know each other pretty well in our lines of work.
Does Chiori often need your help?
I'd say it's mutual. The uniform, the musket, they're in, but put them in a clothing boutique.
Oh, is it because they're trying to show off or something?
Yep. People are vain creatures. As a result,
You scratch
Exactly. I'm also here to ensure Chiori's safe, and in some very rare cases, I'm forced to protect other people from Chiori herself. So, who got on her case this time? It's been a while since I last saw her that angry.
Oh, so this is...
Huh? Uter, you say?
You've heard of him?
Yep. He's made trouble for Chiori several times already. He's fond of pretty much every dirty trick in the book. So he's back at it, huh? His funeral, I guess.
Whoa, what's this about a funeral all of a...
I just meant that Uter's done for. Now bring it in, you two.
Sure.
Because this is probably going to turn into one of those very rare...
What are you doing? Stay away from me!
Has anyone ever taught you the definition of stupidity?
Huh?
Stupidity is doing the same meaningless thing over. It appears you've forgotten. Oh, and
Officer, an assault's in progress! Please, officer, you've got to do something!
Of course. I'll do my utmost to investigate the situation. Unfortunately, I was chatting with this traveler and seemed to have missed what happened. Not to worry, though. If you'd allow me to search the scene, I'm sure I'll be able to collect some useful evidence. You don't mind, do you? There's nothing—
Forget it. It wasn't that big of a deal.
Ms. Chiori, I must also ask you to refrain from engaging in such disorderly conduct in the future, especially out in the open.
apologies, officer. I guess you.
You...
Is there anything else either of you have to say?
That's all from me.
We'll see about that.
Whoa, that scared the heck out of Paimon!
You're too kind.
Now's not the time to be accepting—
Oh, not if I could help it. I started with a verbal warning, but
insults and threats.
believe it or not,
You could have reported him to—
oh, I will. I don't want anything else to happen during Fontaine fashion. Oh, that that reminds me. There is another favor I'd like to ask of you today.
What a shame. I believe you.
Have I? Well, it's a good.
Don't you think you're maxed out on advances already?
I always pay you back in information. It's just like you said. You scratch my.
Exactly. None of them believe me.
We're back.
You were gone for an awfully long time.
There's nothing to worry about. All you need to know is that you'll never have to worry about someone in Fontaine messing with your deliveries again.
Sorry, Chiori. I didn't mean to cause you so much trouble.
What are you talking about? The next time you need to leave with that sort of escort. The next time you make a I'm being serious. You know me. If I bring something up, you can assume it's all-
Wait, you don't mean...
I've already spoken to the captain of the Special Patrol. As discussed, the patrols-
There's really no need.
Well, you certainly shouldn't count on such a procession for every trip you make to Fontaine. It'll also show those guys what'll happen to those who dare to mess with my friends. Yes, well put.
Well, if you think it's a good idea,
Well, with the bad guys out of the way and your goods safely delivered, everything should be...
I believe so. I'll try to churn out a few more outfits over the next-
Paimon's gonna take a get...
But of course. That's also why this year's fashion-
But isn't your brand already really famous, Chiori? Your clothes are so pretty and so nice to wear. I can't help but brag about them.
Even so, I would imagine there are still people who-
Well... I mean, with the amount of places that I deliver to, it's only natural that some people from other nations haven't heard of it.
Then it's still not famous enough. My goal is to make the Chiori brand renowned throughout all of Teyvat.
All of it? Your business would have to get...
Wait, would that mean I could just go to any Chiori branch on the continent to get my clothes fixed? It has been pretty inconvenient having to come to Fontaine every time I need to get...
Alternatively, of course, you could just be a bit more careful.
Okay, I'll admit, they do get snagged on branches pretty often.
Well, if that's your dream, Chiori, then we should do our best to... Ooh, what is it?
Why don't you come to my shop?
Oh, so we get to...
Seeing them off the rack, well,
Sounds easy enough.
no need. If you like them, though.
Ooh, sounds...
Then we have a deal.
Yep, sounds good. Wait, kids' clothes? Paimon told you already, she's not a little kid.
Coming up, my husband promised to get me a replica of the most eye-catching outfit from the show. Fashion Week is coming up. My husband promised to get me a replica of the most eye-catching outfit from the show. Did you read the paper today?
Chiori, we're here!
you're here early. I haven't even opened the shop yet.
Wait, has Kirara left already?
Yep, with the special patrol. Bright and early.
Did everything go all right on the road?
I believe so. The patrol makes for quite the entourage. The way they marched forward with Kirara in the center, you'd think she was some sort of VIP. For the second leg, the Spina also came with a pretty large group, led by Navia herself. They took care to clear the path beforehand as well. Kirara won't so much as step up. I even heard that Navia
Sounds like Navia really got into it.
My thoughts exactly.
You know, now that you mention Navia,
I suppose that's why we're such good friends. Navia has a certain resilience about her. That same spirit is the true
it's like finding the perfect brand in...
Indeed.
Huh. And here Paimon thought...
Fashion is about more than just...
Oh yeah. Come on,
Indeed. Give me a moment.
set them up.
Just carefully organize the ready-to-wear clothes.
Whoa, there sure is a lot.
Well then, I'll leave the displays.
So, we just need to put all the clothes with similar styles together, right?
Not bad. You might just have an eye for design. Anyway, over here, stand still. I'll take your measurements first.
Excuse me, Miss Chiori.
Oh, good morning, Leanne. How have you been recently?
Not too bad.
Your gown will be ready next week, so there's no need to worry about missing the ball.
Oh, no, nothing like that, Miss
Cancel your order.
But you can keep the deposit, of course. I know you can't return any materials you've already used.
Don't worry about the materials. I'm more concerned about you. Did something happen, Leanne? Have your plans changed? It's all right. I'm not trying to make things difficult for you. I'll take note of the cancellation.
Thank you.
Don't worry about it. Just let me know if there's anything I can do to help.
Is it just Paimon, or was she acting a bit strange just now? Wonder why she...
It's not a big deal. These things happen every once in a while. A family emergency, an important payday falling through, a lover's quarrel. No one to take you to the... Judging from the look on her face, something's keeping her from revealing the truth.
Well, guess this means you'll have more time to work on Fashion Week, right?
That's true.
Is Miss Chiori in?
I am. How can I help you?
I'd like to return this item.
Oh, could I ask why?
It's just, not to my liking. You said I could get a refund if I wasn't satisfied, so...
Is there something about it that didn't meet your expectations? Or this...
No need. You don't have to concern yourself with that. I'd just like that refund, please.
And I'd be happy to process that for you. If you could just tell me the cause of your dissatisfaction.
Is Chiori here? I'd like to return my outfit.
Another one?
Is there some sort of new calamity coming that I haven't heard about? Another... Surely the entire population...
What kind of rags are you trying to sell us, huh?
Please calm down, sir.
What?
Haven't you heard? Chiori, a boutique, has been exposed for having close ties with criminals. It's all over the papers.
And just who is it that dares to throw that accusation?
Well, you tell us. The fabrics you've got here, they're all sourced from underground factories.
I've been transparent about my materials from the very beginning. If a little hearsay and baseless slander are enough to convince you, then by all means, go...
You...
Off!
Miss Chiori?
Go outside and help these customers with their return requests. There's no need to ask them why. We'll refund them at the purchase price.
Alright.
And once you're done, put up the sign that says we're closed for the day.
Got it.
Chiori.
They couldn't be more fabricated if you tried. No need to worry about them. The real goal here is to divert my...
If you say so, but...
The best way to respond...
Miss Chiori, bad news!
Oh, for the love of... Can a woman not get a moment of peace?
It's our accessories supplier. They just sent word that they'll no longer be able to supply us during fashion.
What? No accessories?
Yes, that's what they're
And what about the models we asked them to book for us?
I think they'll probably pull out as well.
Even the suppliers believe those.
Is the messenger still here?
No, they've already left.
So, no accessories means no brooches, no bow ties, things like that?
Not just that. It means no gems, ribbons, gold thread. Oh,
But if you take those away, does that mean you won't be able to make your designs at all?
Alaf, you stay and watch the shop. I'll go talk to the supplier myself.
Yeah, and we can vouch for you too. We'll make sure you're
Thank you. In that case, please come with me.
By the way, we really are just going to talk, right?
Of course. I wouldn't do anything to one of my business partners, especially.
Who is it?
Venger, it's Chiori. We've worked together all these years. The least you could do is allow me.
Straightforward as always, I see. You know, there are certain conventions people usually follow if...
And when has following convention ever gotten me anywhere?
Have you read the papers today?
I don't like to waste my time on baseless lies and speculation.
You're right. I only subscribe to the Steambird. And most days, I never even read the others.
So, these rumors.
No, not at all.
Well then, there you go. Those sort of headlines become...
You would think that. Someone paid off the tabloids to publish the same...
Every house?
It seems your rival...
What sort of photo?
A photo of you beating up someone on the...
Yesterday? Wait, that means...
Ucher again.
Here, I've got a copy. See for yourselves.
Behind the scenes, relying on its...
I don't know what happened, and I don't want to comment on things that I didn't see with my own eyes. Still, that photo shows you to be the clear aggressor.
Yeah, he was the one who started it, that little...
I appreciate you standing up for me, Paimon. But it can't be helped now.
That's right. The court of public opinion has already made up its mind.
But that was so long ago.
In the world of fashion, they claim that most of your
The absurdity.
Well, maybe your clientele are criminals. Maybe they're not. There's even the possibility, but with the way this article...
Venger.
If I were younger, I might have... But I'm no longer that brave young man with nothing to lose. I've got the family business to consider now. I'd be perfectly happy to work with you again after this. But my daughter is manning the store during Fashion Week, and I don't want her implicated in all of this. She doesn't deserve to be swarmed by all that negative publicity.
I... understand.
Let me offer you a piece of advice, Chiori. For old time's sake. Let this Fashion Week go. There's always next year.
You're free to wait things out, Venger. I'll make my own choices. Have you ever thought maybe this attitude of mine is precisely...
Fair enough.
Understood.
So,
Without the accessories, I can...
how could they do this? They're making things up. The boutique doesn't have anything to do with violent criminals. Can't people tell this is just a bunch of lies?
Public opinion has never been about what's true and what's not. It's... I should have seen it from the beginning.
Well, guess all we can do is just head back for now.
Traveler, Paimon!
Charlotte, what are you doing here?
Looking for you, of course. Did you see those fashion tabloids this morning?
You mean that sorry excuse for an article?
You too, huh? Whoever wrote that article must have known the Steambird wouldn't. Miss Chiori doesn't deserve to suffer all this baseless slander.
That's great! With your help, we might be able to get...
It's my pleasure. She was the one who made the hat and tie for my camera, Monsieur Verite. Speaking of Miss Chiori, do you know where she went?
She was just here.
If you ask me, I think Chiori Boutique is done for.
I mean, what did they expect? Engaging with criminals behind their customers' backs.
They kept up a solid front, though. I've even bought from them before.
Really? How was it?
The owner was plenty fierce, that's for sure. Makes sense if she
Oh no, we've lost... Did you hear what all the...
Miss Chiori doesn't... It's also true that her...
Oh, this is all... Wait a second. You don't think Chiori might have gone looking for him, do you?
That would only make the situation...
You've got a point. Olaf, we're back! Oh, who's this?
Ah, this is Miss Letitia. She's also here to see Miss Chiori.
Oh, you were the one who came to collect the wedding dress yesterday, right?
Oh, no, not at all. I'm just here to thank her. In fact, if there's anything I can do to help her out...
Ah, so you've come across that article as well.
Yeah,
Why?
My fiancé owns a small business. It doesn't bring in a lot of mora, but we get by. After he proposed, he took me to Chiori Boutique, and we put down a custom order for a dress. He probably noticed how often I talked about Miss Chiori's clothes, and how pretty they were. Being able to... And then, something happened to the business, and we ran into major mora problems.
But didn't Chiori say she was able to make the dress from what was left of the original deposit?
Yes. When I came to cancel the order, she asked if something happened, and I told her everything. She heard me out, and then told me...
Well, that's a good thing, isn't it? I've always known...
It is good.
Ah.
Well, see, he's seen a lot of...
Huh? So wait.
Yeah.
Miss Letitia, I'd really like to use your story for a piece of...
Huh? Well,
I think it'd go a long way.
Hey, Olaf! Has Chiori come back here since...
Huh? I thought you were...
Well, we were. If she
Oh, I remember now.
In that case, why don't we split up? I'll continue interviewing Miss Letitia, and you two can go look for Miss Chiori.
All right, sounds good. Let's go.
Shine down! Propagate! Let's get it on!
Here!
Capture dead meat! Buckle up! Wind, hear me!
Scatter!
Now you shall perish! Barbados, guide us. Shine down. Gloves off. Look alive.
Here!
Illusion shattered.
Fullest one!
Springboard! Scatter!
Buckle up. There is no escape.
Propagate!
Illusion shattered. The campaign begins.
Got a problem you can't solve? Clue me in.
Time to get down to business.
Look alive!
Inazuma shines eternal!
Propagate!
Let's ride! Open fire! Hold on to your hats. Illusion shattered! You're dead meat! Let's get it on! Torn to oblivion! Fire in the hole! Bullseye!
Propagate!
Take me up! Bullseye! Hi! There is no escape!
Propagate! Germinate!
Let's ride! Bullseye! Bullseye! Knock him down. Take me up! Bullseye!
There you are, Chiori!
did you know where I...
She did. We were just looking for you at the shop and Letitia...
I'm not upset. I want to sit here with me? The view's quite stunning. Don't worry. I'll catch you if you fall.
Alright, don't mind if we do.
Well, how does it feel?
This place is pretty
Right?
Yeah.
I didn't grow up. I would get together with the other.
Whoa, Paimon.
But even as rambunctious as I was, it was as if I My parents know
You were that...
I wasn't misbehaved exactly. On top of that, anyway,
No wonder you left...
I was angry and frustrated. So, before I left, I swore to all those maps.
Well, that's a great dream.
After that, I had a lot of fun starting it. I had a far more night. Of course, as I spent more and more time in the industry, I learned nothing was ever that simple. Least of all, fashion. Oh, yeah. She did mention. Who would have thought? All right, that's enough.
Ooh, looks like you've...
Back? It was never gone to begin with. I did.
Paimon thinks we should look for evidence that Charlotte's already working...
I don't like duking it out. I know where Uter's.
Sounds good. As for fashion...
Huh? When did this become an either-or situation? Find incriminating.
But your accessories... Didn't you...
Well, it's true that I haven't quite figured out what to do about that, but to tell you the truth, even here in Fontaine, thinking about all that, I just...
What did you just say, Chiori?
The sea. Come, let's take a dip.
Chiori! Chiori, why did you just jump into the sea all of a sudden?
Paimon, what do you think is the most beautiful thing in the sea?
A lumitwal? Or a pearl, maybe? Oh, coral's pretty too. Ah, Paimon gets it now! You want to use things like that as the accessories for your designs!
Well, now that you hit the nail on the head, help me grab some, would you?
Leave it to us! These should be enough. Chiori, will these do?
Everything looks great.
Great! So are we gonna...
Yes, but don't forget, we've got more than just the Okay, we've got the materials for the...
You mean we have to start from scratch? Well,
I should be able to make it.
Oh no, skipping out on sleep is not the answer. Wait, how come this conversation is giving Paimon major deja vu?
Ganyu? Who's that?
A friend of ours who does way too much overtime. Well, anyway, sleep is important. You're not gonna convince Paimon otherwise.
Well, I can't argue with you there. What? All this...
What else can we help?
I suppose all there's left to do is Tear up all the outfits currently on display.
You got it!
You heard me. Tear them all up. When I went to that first fashion, I had to make something work. So if it worked back then, why?
But you worked so hard on all the...
I know. That...
Okay.
No need to be nervous. I won't hold it against you. Of course, if anyone dared to tear up one of my dresses in front of me on a normal day, I'd probably... Just this once, though. I think I can make an exception. Go ahead and tear them up. Think of it as a good way to vent your emotions.
Scatter!
Good job. That should do it.
Chiori, are you alright? Sorry for taking so long. I got caught up and... Whoa. Who did this? Those monsters. Slander, give me their names. Since they're all too eager to tear up other people's clothes...
Maybe you should calm down a bit first, 'cause you see,
Huh? Ugh, what is this, a soap opera? Oh.
Navia sure is scary when she's angry.
If there's one thing I can't stand, it's a false accusation.
You and Chiori are...
Of course. Everyone knows that Chiori makes the most gorgeous outfits in town.
Now, if only you'd give me the contract.
As if you'd enjoy designing something as boring and formulaic as a uniform. That's why I didn't ask you. Plus, with how much your intel has helped us out in the past...
If I had it my way, it would be the other way around.
Anyway, we both know why...
If it's not too much trouble.
Oh, no problem. I've got a few... When are you going to get...
Actually...
Ask away.
Oh, and Traveler and Paimon, could you...
I'm done with my interview. Has Miss Chiori made it back yet?
Who did this? Give me names. I'll make sure every last...
Not this again.
What should we do about the...
Sort them by the time...
That sounds pretty straightforward.
Great, you're both here!
A moment later and you'd have missed us.
We read the article in the papers. We were just about to go find Miss Chiori. She helped design a number of our costumes in the past and even sponsored one of our performances.
Oh, perfect! She was the one who sent us!
In that case, I assume that there's something we can do to help. Just...
Okay, so it's like this.
Is that all we'll need to do?
Should be a piece of cake for the two of us.
Paimon's glad to hear it. Well then, guess it's about time we go and find... Chiori said we shouldn't disturb her over the next couple of days.
But the show's in another 2 days, isn't it?
Well, according to her, she wants to first beat Uter fair and square at the show.
A two-pronged approach?
Courtesy first, confrontation second?
Yeah, something...
Understood. Then we'll have faith in her decision. We'll go make some preparation.
All right, we're counting on you. Okay, then let's... Oh, Paimon sure hopes she won't have a hard time making all those new...
Fresh fruit, sweeter than syrup.
you're here.
Chiori! How are the new outfits coming?
Just a few steps left now. I've had.
Wow, that's cutting it.
Don't worry.
Okay, Paimon.
His factory is usually open to the. We're just curious customers after all, aren't we?
Well, when you.
Anyway, Uter's factory is right over there.
Why would he open a factory over there?
We have different marketing strategies. While I specialize in high-end.
All right.
You make a good point. Let's all be on our go.
We're in. There really is nobody here.
Welcome, dear visitors.
Oh, Paimon nearly fell out of the air. What is that thing?
A mechanical guide. They usually use a recorded tape to give you a tour of the factory.
Please follow me, dear guests. First stop on our tour is a look at the gradual evolution of our clothing brand. After that, we welcome you to peruse our most popular styles.
Huh. Uter seems to be doing pretty well for himself, doesn't he? Why would he feel the need to bother you when he could just focus on improving his own brand?
This is the studio where our designs are made. Please, take a look around at your leisure.
Yep.
These are the fitting rooms. Please use them at your leisure.
Huh? There seems to be something in this fitting room. Why did the door just close? Why did the door just close?
Hold on tight, Paimon.
Why is it moving?
It seems to have stopped.
Where did this thing take us?
Seems like we're someplace deeper inside the factory.
Propagate!
Look alive! Ha! Ha! Gloves off!
Wait, hear me.
Delicate as silk.
This place is filthy!
Look over there.
Ugh. That
And I was the one using unsafe materials,
So he was actually the one who
No wonder his clothes always felt weird to the touch. He's been using all manner.
Should the clothes make...
Never mind issues with...
That's terrifying! This way he won't be able to try and deny anything in court. Doesn't look like there's a path here.
Follow me. Let's go up.
This place seems like some kind of... What? What's going on? Our way in's been blocked!
Seems like he knew we'd be coming.
You did say he knew you really well, didn't you?
Yes. And that's because...
Wait,
when I first came to Fontaine, we were both fledgling designers who longed to gain a foothold in the world of fashion. In the beginning, we both wanted to make clothes that would stand out from the crowd, but with every criticism we received, and every sponsor... Finally, right before Fashion Week, he came to the conclusion that we wouldn't be able to make the designs we always dreamed of, and we parted ways. For my part, I gambled it all, and
You received the acclaim of all Fontaine while Uter gave up on his dream and...
I don't know the exact... Well, let's focus on getting out of here first. Missing the show is as good as letting him win.
There are some... Oh, that doesn't seem to have done anything. Maybe... that didn't do anything.
Warning. Warning. Unauthorized intruders entering expulsion mode. Warning. Warning. Unauthorized intruders entering expulsion mode.
Illusion shattered! Now!
Warning. Warning. Unauthorized intruders entering expulsion mode.
Insolent!
Drops of color. Scatter!
Warning. Warning. Unauthorized intruders entering expulsion mode.
Look over there. Seems like there's a way out. Maybe we can use these mechanisms to get higher.
Warning. Warning. Unauthorized intruders entering expulsion mode. Warning. Warning. Unauthorized intruders entering expulsion mode. Warning. Warning. Unauthorized intruders entering expulsion mode. intruders. Entering expulsion mode. Warning. Unauthorized intruders. Entering expulsion mode.
We finally made it out. Why does it feel like the movement patterns of those mechs have changed?
Warning. Unauthorized intruders. Initiating shutdown procedure. Warning. Unauthorized intruders. Initiating shutdown procedure. Warning. Unauthorized intruders. Initiating shutdown procedure.
We're finally out of that stinky place. Let's take this evidence and get out. Finally, the entrance. At last.
Oh, those chambers couldn't hold you, I see.
We've collected a bunch of evidence on all the nasty stuff happening.
The evidence on your person, you mean? What makes you think I...
More mechanical guards? Really? Ever thought about...
Oh, but this is...
What?
Proving that
You know what your...
Spare me the lecture, why don't you?
Fashion is about...
Well, once the people witness their former darling's spectacular fall...
That's what you've been trying... You weren't...
He realized long ago how utterly...
You gave up on your dream. But that wasn't enough, was it? You think you understand. But you're just a... This whole thing...
Pathetic. Why don't you take a look at...
You're right. Maybe all those who pursue their dreams are but more pitiful...
You...
Yeah, just leave this guy to us.
No. You go instead.
But...
It'll be fine. I'll deal with him. Some lessons...
Catch up with us soon.
Trying to leave, are we?
I've held back all this time because of our past partnership, Uter. But all that changed after our tour.
Still...
No matter what you've been, if I may borrow the words of a friend, allow me to show you. The Chiori brand represents more than a person or a trademark. It's a way of life.
Greetings, friends at Fontaine Fashion Week. Please feast your eyes on the extravaganza that Chiori Boutique has prepared for you today.
Brilliant, dazzling, and wholly unique. And most importantly,
an enduring, never-say-die spirit. That's the true meaning of the Chiori brand. And now, let's welcome the thundering seamstress, Miss Chiori herself!
Did Chiori not...
Lights, cameras, over here, please!
Let the show begin. The world may change, fashion along with it, but Chioria will remain the same. No challenge is too great. Chioria caters to no one, not even the times. Rather, Chioria will always lead the fashion of our time. Finally, let's not forget. Only those who do not give up on their dreams are worthy of this brand. Well then, I suppose all that's left to say is, Happy Fashion Week, fellow dreamers.
How about this?
A little more to the left.
Like this?
Perfect.
Phew. Oh, that looks great!
Of course.
I didn't know you'd make a brand new signboard.
I made it before Fashion Week. I figured it'd be best to put it up after the
Well, now that you mention it, perhaps our magic troupe could use one of those.
Our signature
Pair would need an alias, of course. How
So, does that...
Ooh, that sounds super... And a bit... Miss Chiori! I'm done taking pictures. You can expect the article in tomorrow's Steambird, along with the evidence the Traveler gathered.
Thank you, Charlotte.
It's my pleasure. Bringing the truth to light is a journalist's duty.
Going forward, feel free to custom order any accessories you need for Monsieur Verite.
Huh?
Of course. The same goes for you too, Linny and Lynette.
What about something other than a costume?
Thank you, Chiori. It's much appreciated.
Well, I don't really need anything. I don't need anything either. So long as you continue to request my...
Actually, that reminds me. When will you be leaving, Kirara?
Huh? About that.
The Spina di Rosula has prepared a special vehicle for you, so you can just get in and we'll push...
What? No, that's so embarrassing.
Ooh, do we get something nice too, Chiori?
Of course. Just hold on a second.
disrupting public order at the show, appropriating venue lighting equipment without authorization, using weaponry in public, hosting a dangerous performance without notifying the authorities.
Shivers, we can explain!
If you come across anyone who matches those descriptions, please report them to the Special Patrol at your—
Enjoyed that, didn't you? You nearly scared me half to—
Says the one who pulled that stunt earlier.
How about you— And if I had, would you have approved?
No, but it would have at least—
Well, I would say I more than made—
All right, I won't argue with you.
Well, friends,
I'll have to take a rain check. Oh, by the way, Chief—
I don't need to hear it. Thanks again.
My pleasure. Oh, and one last thing. That was really quite an amazing show.
You don't say.
All right. Follow me if you want in on this.
Traveler, Paimon, could you go wait for me at that place with the view?
A place with a view?
Perfect. I'll be right there. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Oh, we didn't wait long at all. But what—
Here, take the—
Oh, wow! A brooch! And in the style of Chiori Boutique, too! Wait, Paimon gets one as well?
I've only made 2 for now. After much consideration, I decided to give them to you two. You've been a great help. There were even times when—
Well, we may have helped—
I know for certain that was not— I've chased my dream for so long that I've come to understand— Apart from a single person can only do so much. Without all your help, Chiori Boutique could have easily fallen—
Well, Paimon doesn't think it would have ever gotten to that point.
Perhaps my words were a little pretentious. I'm confident in the quality of my work.
Well, guess there's nothing to worry about. Should we go—
Oh, yes, of course. But before, you know—
It's been a while since we last saw Neverlet. Paimon wonders what he's been up to. Paimon has so many questions about his true identity. Let's go talk to him and find out.
Shine down! Ha! You're dead meat! I swear by my sword! Ha! Illusion shattered! Ha! Ha!
Scatter!
Shine down! Go as planned!
Is this an answer from this world? Germinate! Propagate!
Look alive!
Illusion shattered! Inazuma shines eternal! There is no escape! Illusion shattered! Buckle up! Ha! All right, playtime. Game's over.
Scatter!
You asked for it. Look alive!
Propagate!
Let's get it on! Shine down! Wind, hear me! Illusion shattered! There is no escape! Full is blood! Buckle up! Hi! Shine down! There is no escape! Torn to oblivion! Absurd! Look alive! Gloves off!
Propagate!
Sword! Buckle up!
Scatter!
Look alive! Ha! Illusion shattered! Ha! Now you shall perish! Ha!
Shine down! Illusion shot!
Germinate!
There is no escape! You're dead meat! Shine down! Wind, hear me! Go and fly!
Propagate!
Jewelry's out of stock, but we have some new items in. Senora Kiasi.
The breeze is restless today.
Ready for anything.
I'm on the case.
Be prepared and stay safe.
Let's fly!
Parched or scorched, which will it be?
There is no escape! Shine down! Let us on! Let it
Scatter!
Let's run! Locked on! Locked on! Fire in the hole!
A reward on the road.
Show me your courage! Flying!
Open fire! Open fire!
That was quick. Spring forth!
Look alive!
You've got to learn from the cuckoo source if you want to fly high like this.
Come on, serious suggestions, please. I'm not.
Well, if it's.
Yeah, well, I want to write my.
Yes, you came to me. So.
Did one of them just mention Tatarasu? Is it just Paimon or is it kinda on you? Great! Let's go find out what this Tatara...